Volume down. Welcome, 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 welcome. What the hell? I should be pretty live today, by the way, guys. Nationally televised game. I don't have to stream it. Okay. Oh, I do need it on, though. Alright, let's just turn it down. Strike Daddy, hello. Welcome back. What's up, he says? What up, what up? Astros have been rolling. Cubbies took a tough loss. They had 2 straight wins against the Cards where they shut them out after damn near getting shut out themselves, the first 2 of those, so. Go Cubbies, yes sir. Ray versus McCullers. McCullers activated off IL today. I mean, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Shota, once he was activated off, went 5 innings, pitched, and 1 hit baseball. So, that was pretty freaking good. By the way, watch my new Wendy's Takis video. I'm just saying that because I'm seeing the thing here, the commercial. It is pretty good. The chicken sandwich is good. Cards weren't hoping for Cubs lose day. I think the Cubs are going to get their top spot slowly taking over. I don't. I think Cubs are going to get back to where they need to be, which is hitting the baseball for singles and doubles. I'm actually probably going to make a Cubs video soon, full-length video on the Cubs. I think they are relying too heavy on the home run ball, but that's not on purpose, and it's working somewhat, so why not? But I think that Chicago gets back to hitting singles, hitting doubles, and playing good baseball. Hap will take a strike up top in the zone from McCullers. It is a 0-1 count to start the game. Pretty full in whatever the hell Astros call their stadium. And McCullers deals again. Hap takes ball. It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here. Welcome everybody to Chicago Cubs versus Houston Astros on this beautiful Saturday night in Houston. They're in Houston today. McCullers deals. Hap takes ball 2. Basically the same spot. McCullers just activated off the IL. What's going to happen? Let's go Cubs. Yes, sir. Let's go Cubs. Dakin Park. One of the 2. Shout out the park. Hap will swing a dribbler. It's going to be soft right towards McCullers, and that will be out number 1 of the baseball game. We are here in the top of the first. 4 pitches in, and here comes Tropicana is Tampa Bay. Oh, he said let's go Cuba first. Bro, shout out Cuba. King Tuck, look, a lot of people have the signs out. Standy, no, of course. Kyle Tucker's return to Houston. Let's see if he has a good night, too. Tucker will take a ball. 3 balls thrown by McCullers so far, all 90 miles per hour and all far out right or far out left. Something to take note of. Also, Minute Maid, it has 2 names. And that's going to be hit in line for a single. Kyle Tucker loops it over the first base line, and he will get aboard as he does so many times. And that's what the Cubs need to do more of. Just hard-hit singles and doubles, and that's going to help. Tucker on base, Suzuki coming up with Pete Crow behind him. Minutes made in Tropicana. Tropicana, banana, tripadini. All right, here's Suzuki coming up. We like Suzuki. Suzuki's been great. You guys know what to do. Spam Seiya Suzuki in the chat. I meant Minute Maid. W Amazon, bro. I know what you meant. All right, Suzuki. Strike. That one's 90 and finally in the strike zone from McCullers. Batting at 259 is Suzuki. He is top 3 in RBIs, I'm sure, still. Sorry. Leads the NL in RBIs is 67. Suzuki is very good at baseball. And that's going to be a pitch out, basically, and Tucker's going to get to second easily. It will be strike 2 on the pitch, as Suzuki is now down 0-2 in the hole. It's the Astrodome. Yes, there we go, the Astrodome. Oh, and he even kind of hesitated a little bit, but he still made it. Tucker on second, 0-2 count here. Suzuki just needs to line a single. And that'll be a ball down and away. Way down and away. What are we saying, votes? What are we saying? What are we saying? All Cubs. All Cubs all day. Wow. All right, the pitch to Suzuki, and it is going to be lined. Tough play there to get back, and Suzuki's going to beat it out. No, McCullers gets on the base. This might need to be a review for the Cubs. Tucker does get to third as McCullers wipes out, touching first base. Craig Counsell giving the wait sign. We're going to see what this review is. I thought Suzuki might have beat him here. Flying down the line. Oh, I don't know. And McCullers got him. What an athletic play by McCullers. Oh my goodness. He said that's awesome. NDF, do not spoil. I will instantly end live. I got so pissed the other day. And I know I'm behind. I'm on fucking Hulu, man. I don't know. That ball's outside for a ball. I'm better than that. WNDF. WNDF in chat. PCA! Only player this season with 20 homers, 20 stolen bases. So far. Because he's a freaking beast. There's another ball. You don't even want to throw to PCA. He does not want to throw to PCA. Pete Crow, MLB outfielder, ranks first stolen bases, second in extra base hits, fourth in homers, ninth in OPS. Top 10 in all stats. And PCA swings and misses at that one. I was right in his swing path, too. Little bit under it. That's why he missed. PCA, we'll see if he can hit it. Got the lightning gloves on. The super shockers. Super shocker, super soaker. McCullers ready, deals. And that's ball 3. Oh, don't put PCA on. You put PCA on, and all of a sudden, you got a guy on second and third. 3-1 count. 2 outs. Top of the first. Houston. Chicago. On deck, Dansby Swanson. And that's going to be ball 4. Easy. PCA tosses his bat, takes his base, and he's going to be on second in just a couple seconds. Just a couple seconds. So, give it a little bit of time here, and he'll be on second base. McCullers, little antsy, little aggravated. 15 pitches, and it's only the first inning. And obviously, back from his first game off the IL, that's good for the Cubs. Get him working early. Get him up to that 20 pitch mark in the first inning. Really get him working. See if you can get him out, by the third or fourth, and then attack their bullpen. Make them spend every last arm, basically. We'll see. Got a man on first. Got a man on third. Stansby, Spansby, Bansby. I'm a fan of Dansby. Swanson batting at 240. Has 14 homers this year. Kind of a power uptick from last year, it feels like. If he hits like 25, that'd be outstanding. Yeah, I like what Dansby's done this year. It's going to be a ball outside. No challenge, PCA gets second. I mean, were they even trying to get it? And Altuve and him are talking. I have a bad feeling about what's going to happen. I don't. I believe. Man on third, man on second. Dansby takes ball 2. Maybe we get a loaded base situation here. Something bad's about to happen, yeah. Something bad's about to happen, yeah. All you gotta do is hit a single, you score 2. Should be big, big. Especially Ray. I feel like he's kind of struggled as of late compared to what he was doing. If you get him some run support, maybe he feels really good. Ball 3. Dansby, 3 balls, no strikes. What would y'all do here? Would you swing for the fences? Swing? I would swing. We'll see what Dansby does here. 3-0 count to Swanson. 2 men on. Man on second, man on third. We're in the top of the first. Houston, Chicago. Cubbies looking to score and capitalize here early. Thank you for the like. Like the video, of course. I forgot to say that earlier. But thank you for the like, person. And Swanson will take ball 4. Easy peasy. We got a bases loaded situation. Bases loaded. Bases loaded. Bases loaded. Bases loaded. This is big. Bases juiced. Every man on. McCullers looking like he's having some issues locating. And he does it again. That's a ball. Ball 1. He's thrown at least 1 ball every at-bat. We got 2 outs here. Bush batted .271, 13 homers, .862 OPS, which is 4th among first basemen in the entire league, national or American. It's very good for Bush. What a player. He's going to take ball 2. Beautifully done right now. Cubs are really letting him pitch. 21 pitches. He's coming back from an IL stint, and they are just letting him miss his spot. Beautifully done by the Cubs so far. He has thrown 14 balls and 7 strikes tonight so far. Double his strikes and balls. Chose another one. Double balls and strikes. Wait, then strikes, yeah. Golly, Luke. If you can't tell, Luke has not done baseball in a while, but I'm glad to be back. Shout out the Cubs. I'm excited. 3-0 count. 3-0 count. A ball here scores a run for Chicago. Cubs, 2 outs. 3-0 count. Bush takes ball 4, and they take a lead. 1-0 Chicago Cubs. Can I get a score in the chat? Kyle Tucker will touch home, and we just got a walk. 2 straight walks, and McCullers is flustered. 23 pitches in, and he's going to get talked to right now by his manager, pitching coach, whoever this guy is, immediately. Free Palestine. I do not get very political here. Thank you, NDF. Guys, yeah, no politics. Cubs 1, Trash Rose 0. Yeah, this is a baseball stream. Lucky fans not here, but we got the last go. We got the freaking last go. Oh, shoot, almost showed the game. My God. We got the flipping last go. So welcome. No lucky fan, sadly. No lucky chair. But, and I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think I've commentated the Cubs win inside of Chloe's room, have I? Have I ever commentated a Cubs win in this room? I don't think so. But that changes tonight. That changes tonight. Nico Horner, bases loaded. Known power threat. I'm kidding. Ball. Oh my goodness. He's not hitting his spots right now. Horner batted .294. One of the best guys to have up when you got guys in running position. Scoring position in the league. And takes another one. Ball 2. This guy is throwing about 8 straight balls. I don't think I've seen anything like this in a while. He cannot hit any of his spots. And he is just completely whiffing out there. One big swing could change this game. Horner takes it down the middle. Readjust and gets ready. I like the idea there from the Cubs for a while. Just wait till he throws a strike, right? Cubs have the free game of the day. Are you allowed to show it? No. Horner lines a ball. It's going to be a tough play and out. Bases loaded. They strand them all. McCullers pitches about 27 pitches, though. Maybe that's the win in the end. 1 hit, 1 run for the Cubs. They left them juiced. Couldn't really do much. And here comes Ray. We're going to commercial. Ah! I'll be back, guys. I got to get a drink. Thank you. Sorry, y'all. It's humid. Hey, Carolina. Come here. Go. Oh, shoot. We're back. Sorry, guys. Carolina, the cat, was in the room. Hello. Colin Ray, record 4-3, 4.42 ERA, innings 73.5, 54 strikeouts, 19 walks. It said 13 homers allowed. Really? Might be true. Again, he's had a rough kind of month here, but I think he had a good start beginning of June. I just know his last two weren't the greatest. And it's Paredes, former Cub, obviously. Really former Ray. Isaac Paredes came over to the Cubs and really didn't do as much as we wanted. And it hits him straight in the arm. He's going to take first. Oof. Not the way you want to start, giving up a free base in 3 pitches. They got a man on. No out. I don't know, man. Moving his arm, well, that's fine. That got hurt, though. Even with the pad there. Even with the pad. I don't pad, no pad, patty back. Tick tack, patty back, tick tack, patty back, patty back. There's a strike from Ray. Jake Myers. How many homers? I think he said 8. Oh, ball. Maybe I shouldn't put it right on the TV so I can actually see the stats. Oh, damn. I hit Pena yesterday. I guess that got him hurt. Yikes. I would have to hurt really bad. And is Jordan hurt too? God. This Astros team is winning all the time, though. It's a ball down the way. It's Reese McGuire behind the plate again. Catching. Amaya's still hurt. And Carson Kelly and him are platooning. I like Reese McGuire. I think he's actually played pretty well this year for what the Cubs needed him to. And this is going to be a ball that's fouled off. Cubs still looking for that first out. Have you ever farted in the shower? Yes. And it sounds kind of funny when you do it, especially with the water. Sometimes you get that wet fart, but it's not a wet fart. It's a water fart. And that's just kind of funny. So, yes, I have. I'm not ashamed about it either. Okay, here's Myers. And he's going to swing. And, Danzy couldn't get to it. We got a man on first and second. No outs for the Houston Astros here. As they are doing pretty well to start. Yes, sir. You're a Mets guy? How you feeling about your Mets right now, man? Saw they were losing to the Pirates. It's tough, but I will tell you, obviously a good team over there. A contender in the National League, as are the Cubbies. So, yeah. Not good, not feeling good. I get that. I get that, man. Did they end up losing to the Pirates? Or what happened over there? Been a rough stretch, yeah. I get it, dude. I get it. Cubs 2-3 in their last 5, so I mean, sometimes it's just like, dang, that's just how the cookie crumbles, Baseball is so up and down. That's why there's 160 games. I really think that's what people don't understand. Oh, why are there so many games? That's why. Game is still going. Got a shot then. Till it's the end of the game, you got a shot. I was going to say till zeros hits the clock, but it's baseball. So, no running clock other than the pitch clock. All right, this is Altuve. He has 2 balls. Ray's starting to miss his spots, as Altuve will lift one back, and Tucker will catch it, throw it back in. Paredes, no way he's going to try to take third. You got a man on first, second, 1 out. Cubs, one of the best middle infields in baseball. Hope to get a ground ball here, force a double play, get out of the inning. That's the goal. Shout out Hotbox Pizza. Shout out Hotbox Pizza. Purdue Campus, Michigan Road, Carmel, Fisher's Guys, Broad Ripple, Downtown Indy, Plainfield, Greenwood, Lafayette, Castleton, Noblesville, Westfield, Muncie, Kokomo, Brownsburg, Southport, Pike, Avon, 96th and Lantern, 86th and Ditch, Columbus, Whitestown. There you go. Do you call every game? No, I work during the week, Tuesday through Friday. I try to call games on the weekends, but I'm very inconsistent. I'm going to get better, and you're going to see me as the Cubs weekend guy very soon. I'm a Pacers fan. I live in Indiana Central. So during the whole playoff run, I was going to games or going downtown, whatever, watching with family. So I was not live for a long time. But I will call every game of the weekend to the best of my ability for the next coming months. And this is the start of that. This is my first game back. Guys. McCullers is off the IL, and so is Affleck time. I'm also off the IL. Astros acquired Cam Smith, Isaac Paredes, and Hayden Wisniewski. And that Cam Smith, man, that guy can ball. That guy can play ball. I knew he could, too, because I watched him in freaking college. And here he is, batting at 277. He's going to swing and miss at something, though. And he's going to strike the hell out. All right. A long-winded answer. Like the video, guys. On the live. Like the live video, live stream. And by the way, if you're interested in content from me, we reviewed... Hold on. Not Taki, but we reviewed the Taki Wendy's meal. By we, I mean me and Chloe. My beautiful girlfriend. Reviewed the meal. And, yeah. Double play ball. No, just need one. Why did I say double play ball? Forgot there's 2 outs. That's the end of the inning. Cubs still lead 1-0. As we go on to the second. I'm trying to think of who's coming up because they didn't show me. Hold on. So it was just... Hold on. Is Shaw playing today? I don't know. Okay, it's going to be interesting. I don't know. Is Shaw playing? I'm playing. Playing around too much. Just kidding. Commercial break. The Office commercial where it's Dwight and Kevin and everybody. It's actually a pretty good commercial. Can't lie. Jenna Fisher, shout out to her. She's actually from Fort Wayne, Indiana. So that's pretty cool. Milk. Such a milk fan, man. Protein, obviously, and everything. Might be time for me to do some push-ups and stuff. I've been doing calisthenics lately. Is that what they're called? Calisthenics, whatever. Push-ups, sit-ups, single leg squats, regular squats, squat jumps, explosive squat jumps, crunches. Just all the stuff you could do at home. So, yeah, summer body. No, I've been working out pretty consistent the last 2.5 months, probably. So, it's pretty good. It's where my life's been, if you guys are really wondering, oh, where's Luke been? Well, I've been working out. I was watching the Pacers. And eating food, probably. To be honest, that's my life. My life be like, That's That ball is in on the hands. And it is Matt Shaw. I was right. It is Matt Shaw. Before the motion, 18 games, 172 average. Since he got called back up, 246. I mean, he's playing very good for a rookie, right, since coming back. 11 extra base hits as well. And 655 OPS. I remember when he got demoted, a lot of people were like, all right, well, there goes the Shaw experiment. It's like, not so fast. He's a good player. Played a long time in college. He knows how to play the game. And right here, he's going to swing and miss a strikeout and make me look like an idiot. Make me look like an idiot. Yeah, seen the newest build. This is the newest build we build. The newest Lego sets we build. It's Baby Groot. It's Baby Groot. And look, he has a little flower on his head. But that is Baby Groot. Here's Reese McGuire. Major power threat. 239 average. He has 4 homers, though. And he's only been up for, I think, like a month. So, he's a beast. You know. They're talking about, who's the best player called up in May? It's Acuna. No, it's Reese McGuire. 5 homers. Sorry, 5. Forgot he had another one. 5. With 8 RBIs and an 858 OPS. Beast. And here he's going to hit it straight at the pitcher. That's going to be a tough play. Gets down on one knee and still gets the out. McCullers, I'm telling you, has had some tough outs today. But he gets another one there. Gets dang near hit in the face while catching the ball. And still gets the out. Not a bad type of hit to hit straight at the pitcher. Sometimes you get lucky. But, man, McCullers is just very smart, very athletic. Good ball player. You can really tell. Makes that crazy play to get the third out first inning and then does this here. Man. Good awareness by him. Good awareness by McCullers. All right, we are back at the top of the order. Ian Happ. Happ's going to take a strike on the outside edge of the right. It's not bad, not a bad take. Ian Happ, 244 average, 12 homers, 42 RBIs. And he's really been hot lately. It's going to be, a ball upstairs. Why not downstairs? Well, it's upstairs. Why not the right stairs? The left stairs. Alexa, stop. What the crap? Ball 2. And you know Hap, man, he'll take his balls, he'll take his walk all day. He's aggressive when he needs to be, but he's very, very calm and collected. You can tell he's been in the league for a minute. Hap here will roll over one, an easy play, and that's going to be 3 outs. Chicago does nothing that inning as we go to the bottom of the second. McCullers had a pretty good inning. Cannot lie. Commercials take forever, bro. Nationally televised games, yo. I get it. Y'all got to get your super sponsors and everything, but gosh darn. Gosh darn. Oh, shoot. Masalazuna Derbez. Superman Blizzard. I want to see that Superman movie. What is this? Oh, it's legendary. Is that his fouled back? Victor Caratini. Batting at 246, 6 homers, 19 RBIs. I remember Caratini on the Cubs. Also was a Padre, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out Caratini. Oh, 1 count to him. Ray pitching pretty well. It's going to be ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that will be ripped foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh! It's also going to be good because I'll be honest, this is one of the first full-length Cubs games I'll be able to watch in a while. I have not watched a full-length Cubs game in a second. For sure. They usually are in the afternoon during the weekend. I work nights, so I miss the beginning of the Saturday one. And then on Sundays, again, I work nights, so I don't go to bed till later, and then I miss half of the game again. So, probably going to miss half of tomorrow's game. 2:20 first pitch. But we're here tonight. Caratini will roll over and foul ball. Chicago leads 1-0. We got a couple extra inning games already on today. Some good games overall. Caratini will lift one. PCA back and easy catch. Then again, he makes every catch look easy. Actually, catch rating and radius and all that is ranked by, the freaking cameras and all that. PCA has some crazy catches that just don't look crazy because he's just fast. So that might have been actually a harder catch. I don't know. PCA makes every catch look easy. Christian Walker, 215 average, 10 homers, 37 RBIs. This is a guy who had major power when he was with the Diamondbacks, and he's fallen off a cliff a little bit with it, and his average sucks. So I don't know if he's getting walked the same. I don't know. I'm not an Astros fan. Don't watch him. But, man, that seems like he's majorly fallen off from last year. I honestly forgot he was on the Astros. That ball is nuked, and on cue, it's actually off the wall. It's not going to be a homer. PCA will throw it back in. It's a double. So it's big. That's big. That's lucky because it was about to be tied. Ray gets to live another day. Walker nuked the ball, though. That would have been a homer in a lot of parks. But since they have this super high wall here, kind of like a Fenway, it doesn't get out. So Cubs are saved by the wall. Because, yeah, that's out in a lot of places. Not in Houston. Thank goodness. Ray has to be careful, though. Remember we read this stat earlier about how many homers he's given up. He can give up hard contact quick. Jeez Louise. Hummel here. He will ground softly. Dansby cannot get to that. And rounding third and stopping, as they don't want to test Ian Happ. Smart third base coach. Whoever that third base coach is, you've watched Cubs baseball. You know how the Cubs are. And I respect you for knowing that. So that was a pretty smart play there. Dansby, though, just hasn't been able to get to these balls. They're just going right out of his reach. Yeah. It's a good stop sign. Happ is going to throw him out at home by a long shot. A long shot. Knowing Happ. Now you got a man on first and third, only one out. Double play ball would end the inning. That's what you need. Don't know if it's what you're going to be able to get. Dubon. Oh, look at that pickoff move. Was that good? Almost. Not a bad pickoff move by Ray. I think Boyd has the most in the league. Other Cubs pitcher, of course. So Cubs know how to pick off. They know the moves. They know tendencies of people, whatever. What are we doing? Are we reviewing this? Umpires stopping the game, it looks like. Challenge. Wow, Cubs are challenging the safe call at first base. Might have got him. I thought it was close. You got to be pretty confident, especially to challenge that quickly. I would think. They're not showing us a replay. Here they are. All right. Goes back and... Ooh. I don't know. It's a bang-bang play. Call overturned. He's out. So he was by a hair. Great challenge and a great play, obviously, as the Cubs were able to pick him off at first base. That's a huge pickoff, as now you don't have the sac fly available. Any out ends the inning. So that was a humongous out. Going to Mauricio Dubon. Takes a ball. I thought so. Okay. Dubon has 5 homers, 18 RBIs. Their hitting isn't as outstanding. It's got to be their pitching. It's just interesting to see some of these hitting numbers and be like, wow, they're really one game better now than the Cubs because they beat them head-to-head last night. There's a ball. That's kind of shocking. Where are you now? Wait a minute. Dubon takes a strike there, 2-1 count. He does not like it. He's going to shake it off. Shake it off, uh-oh. The haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake. Dubon fouls it away. 2 strikes. Whoa, I'm just gonna shake. That ball is whacked. It's going to be a hard play for whoever's going to make it. It's going to be PCA coming on. Dansby, Nico cleared. Yep, there you go. All right. End of the inning as we move on. Due up. Kyle Tucker, Suzuki, PCA. This should be fun. Should be a fun next inning. Mid-Ohio. Where are you now? Waiting for you now. Where are you now? I'm waiting for the temple's on. I'm around. Where are you now? I'm singing. Guys like the tapestries of the ball? Yeah, this is my room. It's not. It's not my room. I'm a liar. Gambling problem? Call Gambler. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. $18+ in Kentucky to gamble. Interesting. Who would have known? Where are you now? I don't like sports gambling or betting. I think it ruins the game. I wish it wasn't as big as it is, but it makes so much money, so why wouldn't they do it? It's a way for them to get, your money. We already give it to them. Taxes and other crap. Whoa, what is this? What is this burger? Pulled pork Frisco burger? From where? Steak and Shake? What is this burger? Where is this? Hardee's? Hardee's making a good burger? Hardee's? 3 hits for the Astros, nothing to show for it. 1 hit for the Cubs, 1 run to show for it. And that's not a home run. It was walks, bases loaded. And here is Kyle Tucker. King Tuck. Kyle Tucker batting at .285, 16 homers, 49 RBIs. Very solid season for a very solid player who's just consistent. 1-0 count to him. He's going to take ball 2. He knows this ballpark pretty well. Be pretty interesting to see what he can do. It's got to be bittersweet for these Astros fans seeing him. Ball way upstairs. But they're still doing pretty good record-wise, so it's like they must be thinking, oh, we're good. Wow. And, down the middle. 3-1 count. It was a 3-0. Tucker took all the way. All the way, all day, every day. Tucker took. 3-1. Tucker swings. Easy grounder and easy out. It's going to be 1 down. Suzuki. Say a Suzuki. First pitch here from McCullers Jr. He will deal Suzuki. Take a ball. They're home. Wait, good. We're good. Right down lock. We're good. Suzuki swings. Okay. And that ball is out. 2 outs. Quickly. 2 quick outs. All right. McCullers is really locked in now. That ball's way outside, though, for a ball. He had about 27 pitches the first inning. He's only up to 47 now in the 2 innings since. PCA will swing it, hit it off his own leg, and walk that off. Waiting for you, but I'm bound to bound. Where are you now? One count. PCA takes it. Ball 2.
Determinate. Jenna's never heard or seen Lemonade Mouth.
Well, it's not her generation.
You grew up. You had 4 kids. You were bound to see that. You tell me you never once saw it. I remember being a little kid singing her song and watching the movie.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Determinate you and me together. Comes up 1-0.
I don't care. I wanted to come home and lay down, but now I can't do it except for...
Come lay down.
No.
Yes.
You've been enjoying the house to yourself?
Yeah, lay down.
You been screaming and getting loud?
I'm screaming, yeah. No, not really. The run was off of a walk, so it wasn't anything to yell at.
Alex,
It's kind of been a boring
Alex
game.
got an Xbox. I'm gonna get the Switch. $600, I'm gonna buy it
It's 500.
for your birthday.
Switch
But I
2.
want one for myself, so I might buy 2.
If you buy one, we'll share. We'll play. I'll keep it here.
Okay, yeah,
We'll
yeah,
play Mario
yeah.
Kart World and stuff. I mean, you're the one paying for it. I don't care.
Oh, hi, Luke.
Hello. This ball will not fall. Gah. We go to the bottom of the third.
No, we went to a snow cone place, and it's literally, like right outside work, and we had 2 roundabouts, but if you keep going straight, like when you go out to the roundabouts, if you go around the second one and keep going straight, literally the snow cone shack is right there.
I saw a snow cone place when I was at the mall.
And then we went to this little park lake thing that we used to go to when we were kids, and we were just sitting there, chilling. I'm hungry, but we went to Lincoln Square, and I got French toast sticks, so.
Yeah, you ate a little. I ate a little.
No, I'm gonna eat some now, because I'm eating another fucking snow cone.
We can eat later. We can eat later, beta. Later, betas, data. Later, betas, data. I told everybody to go watch the Wendy's video. Anybody came in. The Bob Wendy video.
No one's coming.
No, there have been. Early on, there's like 21 people. Then, like, later on, there's 18, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. And then it was 3 for a while, and now nobody.
Maybe that's just time to get off.
Yeah, you always say that, but that's because you give up on me.
No, you
Yeah.
find out. No, it's done.
You're hating.
No.
I don't get it.
Why does it sound like a real dog?
Oh, no. Oh, and then Spooky Lemon Double out there was poem. And then Carolina.
I just want you to know I'm not going to your aunt's house until the same time that you came over here.
5.
Yep. No, you didn't come here at 5, did you?
Dude, don't do that because, bro, the eating is not going to be fucking at 6. It's
I
going to be
don't
way
care
before
about
that.
the eating though, but how come you can show up whenever you want, but I can't show up whenever I want?
I was thinking 4. Not that fucking
Exactly,
late.
4 though, but were you here at 4?
Yeah, dang near.
Really?
Hit my head.
No, you weren't here until damn near 7.
Because I woke up at 4, and that was an accident.
No, I want to make sure I wake up at 4.
No, we're going to be over. Dude, we're going to be over at 4. Come on, don't do that.
But you can do that to me, the audacity.
The audacity.
No, because it is goofy.
Chloe, we go over at 4. It is, but look, we go over at 4, we eat, they go to bed right away, and then we just get to chill.
No,
Chill, watch a movie and everything.
I'm
Yeah.
literally just there for a steakhouse that I might and might not get.
Might not get.
Right? No?
Yeah, alright, let's start guessing with Chloe. Chloe, what does HBP mean in baseball? You see how his one stat is HBP. What do you think that means?
I don't fucking know. Her bitch bad.
Her wait, what?
Her HBB. Her bitch
It's
bad.
HBPP. HBP.
Her bad pussy.
That's what he did first at bat. He said that, and then they're like, okay. That means hit by pitch. And this time he's gonna, oh my gosh, blooper into single. Is Caden good?
Stop.
Blooper into single. Wow, Paredes has 16 home runs this year. All to left field. That's crazy. Paredes leading off of first here. We're in the bottom of the third, no outs. Ray, 33 pitches in, and that will be rolled over by Myers, foul. It's crazy the way these guys track these fast balls, bro. Like, wow. And this ball is going to be hit straight to... Oh, looking for a double. No, it's not there. I didn't think so, but got the lead runner. Good job by Shaw. Got the lead runner out and kept the man at first with 1 out. Not a bad play at all. You got a chance to get that lead runner, you might as well get him. So I like that play from Shaw. Good play. Good play. And now you have a chance if you do get a double. It's over. Inning's over. Altuve, 0 for 1. Still having a good year, I'm sure. Yeah, 12 homers, 34 RBIs, 262 average. Not eye-popping numbers like he's had in the past, but still a very solid ball player, of course. And he's tiny. He's about 4'2". Yo, Chucky, what up, dude? Chucky, welcome, welcome. 1 out, 1-0 count here to Jose Altuve. He's on the thumbnail. Need a double play ball to end the inning. It's going to be a strike. Good pitch by Ray. And Altuve will roll one over. Shaw has to make a crazy play all the way across the diamond. What a throw by Matt Shaw, who has been really, really phenomenal at third as of late, and especially today. I mean, obviously made that play going to second, heads-up play, and then a great throw across the diamond. Looked like a veteran right there, and he's a rookie.
Hello?
He's a rookie. What up, Jenna?
Is this yours?
I eat now.
No, I didn't know. You don't have to eat it now. I just didn't know. I was going
That is mine. The chocolate one's
Okay,
mine.
I'll put it back in there.
Oh, you'd eat it tonight. Oh, I'll eat it tonight.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shout out to Jenna, everybody.
What is it that you're hitting?
0-1 count here to Cam Smith, the man that was traded away to get Tucker. And it will be fouled away. 0-2 the count on him. He had a strikeout first at bat. Batting at .276 with 6 homers and 31 RBIs as a rookie. Drafted by the Cubs. Do you watch college b-ball? As in b-ball, do you mean baseball? If so, then yes, last year and this year I did, but not a ton. But I watched an okay amount. Watched more last year than this year. A lot of when it was getting, big in World Series, and whatever, Pacers playoff run. I know I keep mentioning it, guys, but that was really my focus. That was huge. It overtook my sports world for a while. Chloe.
People in the live?
Yeah. Yeah. Chucky. Say hi, Chucky.
Hi, hey, bye.
Don't go by.
No, because I'm going by.
No, you're not. Come here.
Yes.
Come here. Yeah, that Taki freaking chicken sandwich is good.
Yeah, I'm not excited about later because that shit's going to be fucking you up. And I'm going to have to be.
No, it's not, and I literally feel good. The cat? Oh. Were you hoping? What'd you drink in Arizona?
Green tea.
Arizona green tea. Ba-ding, ding, ding. Two count, 2 outs, man on second. Smith takes it in on the hands. It's 3-2 count. Did not go. Oh, he didn't. Oh, I thought he did for a second. Where are you now? Smith rolling over foul. He's fighting, though. He really, really is fighting. Where are you now? Smith will foul it back. Both pitchers have kind of been, I don't know, not amazing yet, doing pretty well, and almost are both through 3 innings. And it's a 1-0 ball game, so I don't know. It's just they are maybe not your everyday, think of crazy velocity, spin rate, all that pitchers. This ball is nuked by Cam Smith, and it is gone. Hits a home run in the second game in a row against the team that drafted him and got rid of him. 5 home runs coming in the series. He has 2 back-to-back against the Cubs, and this one gives the Astros the lead. It is Houston 2, Chicago 1. Cam Smith, 385 feet, 106 miles per hour. With 36-degree launch angle. I don't really know the launch angle thing, but yeah, Cam Smith nukes one. That sucks. Just talking about how well both pitchers were kind of doing, and Ray makes the first big mistake, really. Now Cubs are behind the 8 ball for the rest of this game. We talked about Ray having the issue of giving up homers, and there it is, right? There's the issue. Now he's struggling to throw a strike. So, I mean, Ray's completely lost his mind out there right now. He's 50 pitches deep. We're 3 innings in, right? It's tough. 2 runs ain't the end of the world, though. This Cubs team should be able to get another run, right? They're the freaking Cubs. They have good hitters and stuff. But that was big. Home run, back-to-back games, first time in career. He does it against the team that got rid of him. Obviously, got rid of him for Tucker, so it's not like it's a humongous thing. But, I don't know, it stings a little bit to me. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, guys. I think Cam Smith is going to be a very good player. I really do. I thought he was going to be good when the Cubs drafted him. It's a strike right there. But was he ever going to come up and get called upon by the Cubs? Cubs don't really do that with your young guys. You're seeing it with Shaw this year finally, but, I mean, which I like Shaw. Don't get me wrong. I think Shaw's a pretty good player. Just interesting. That's going to be a pop fly. This should end the inning. Moving away. Horner's got it. We go to the top of the 4th. Chicago Cubs 1. Houston Astros 2. One sec. Wait. Oh, never mind. Someone comment Astros 2, Cubs 1, so we can update the score. What an unfortunate inning, dude. You are thinking of. Lightning bolt, hello. TJ McConnell. TJ McConnell. This guy's a legend. Hello, lightning bolt. I'm edited, man. What do you mean you're edited? Bro, is AI generated. Look at a tough pick. Tough pick. Tough pick. Shoot, we're about to be back. I was edited, man. Oh, you've been in here before under a different name. Look. Kyle Tucker will bring us back. Or we're keeping PCA up. We're keeping the PCA green screen up. Hold on. Do I have a green wall? No. Okay. Hope it works, guys. Here's Dansby, though. It's actually Dansby first, but we got the PCA background. PCA. All right, Swanson. Swings and easy out again. I mean, they're just... Oh! Hey, that was not as easy as I made it seem. Swanson ran that out. Good stuff. I have a green wall. There we go. Look, see, it's like... What? No, he doesn't have blankets. Hold on. He doesn't have blankets. I mean, McCullers is really locked in after that first inning. Here's Michael Busch who had a walk. The RBI walk, basically. Give me a ball. Here's the morning. Chicken jockey. Bush. Bush baked beans. Yo, look at this. Where are you now? Bush gets into one. This one's deep at the wall. It is gone. Tie game. Chicago ties it up. Michael Busch homers one. One homer. Oh my God. I was about to be like 1-1. Homer for Busch. 2-2. Cubs Astros. We're tied. Boom, baby. It's freaking. Let's go. Let's go. W. Bush. Bush got into one. Would have been awesome if he was able to do that with the bases juiced, but we'll take a solo shot. Horner fakes a bunt. Here's the morning when I was spending the night with you. Here's the morning. Horner, take strike. Strike one. Strike one, you're out. I'm kidding. Two homers for Horner. Known power threat. Ball two. Horner, good eye. Good eye, Horner. Nico, third eye, not blind. That's what they call him. Are you in college now? No. I was... no, I was not this time last year. But I dropped out this time last year, basically. I wasn't very good at catching grades. I wanted to do YouTube too much, and I also just wanted to go live my life. I realized financially, if I was to invest in it, and let's say didn't get my career path or whatever, I would be devastated, and I would be heartbroken that I kind of wasted, quote-unquote, some years of my life that I could have been doing things. There's a foul back by Horner. I feel much happier now that I'm not in the work grind, I guess. It sucks at times, like, while I'm at work, I think to myself, like, man, I'm really just going to be doing this for a long time, but, I mean, it's okay, because I'm happy outside of work as Horner drills one. No way! Third homer of the year! And that one makes it 3-2 Chicago. Nico Horner, known power threat. 3-2 Chicago. They come back after being down 2-1 and immediately take the lead back. 351 feet, 93 miles per hour from Nico Horner, who had two homers coming into this game. Beautiful. Flippin' freaking beautiful. Wow. And you know, we talked about at the beginning of today's live stream. The Cubs have been relying so much on the long ball. How is that going to be sustained? Yada, yada, yada. It just brought him back in the game. Back-to-back homers. Brought them back into this game. And now it's Shaw looking to maybe do the same. Wouldn't that be something? 1-1 count. Shaw takes the ball. And now Cubs are starting to work McCullers again. With one out, too, you know. That's really impressive. One out to get back-to-back homers. One of them being from a guy who does not hit home runs or for power at all. Shaw takes a ball upstairs. Oh, great at-bat by Shaw right now. 3-1 count for the rookie, Matt Shaw. McCullers. And he's going to throw a ball 4. Shaw's going to take a walk. Again, such a veteran presence. Even though he's young. I mean, he's what, maybe 24 or 23, but he is such a veteran presence when it comes to knowing what to do. And man, Horner smoked that ball. I feel like Horner don't know what to do going around the bases. I'm kidding. Trying to pick him off, and no way. Shaw gets back to first safely. Should be Reese McGuire right now. Reese also has some power. 234 average, but 5 home runs. And again, this is in a month. Come on, baby, Reese. Dude. Wow. Way to freaking just get right back in the game for the Cubs. That's really good baseball, man. Way to fight back. And now McCullers is really against the wall here, almost at 70. First came back from the IL. And McGuire's going to swing his helmet off. Like Babe Ruth. He is. He's the Babe Ruth of catchers, dude. He is the Babe Ruth of catchers. Yo says, Tyler, welcome, Tyler. You're watching the best team in the NL Central and in the NL in general. The Chicago Cubs take on a good team in the Houston Astros. Sorry, I meant to say the best team in baseball, the Chicago Cubs. All right, here we go. Reese McGuire. Swings one. This one's going to fall. Shaw's going to get his way to second. Slides to second. Interesting looking play there by him. I think he thought maybe it's a steal opportunity. Don't even know if it got hit. Whatever. First and second, one out, and here comes Happ. This is great baseball this inning by the Chicago Cubs. And welcome, Tyler, man. Wow, if you guys didn't watch it, go watch the live stream. Me and Tyler last night on his channel playing some College Football 25. Pretty funny video. We were pretty bad. We actually got pretty good, but we didn't record it. So get ready for part 3 sometime where Luke and Tyler finally take down Ohio State. And it's going to be for real. And it's going to be awesome. So, but we played pretty bad. But it's funny. It's a funny video. So go watch it. Go subscribe to Tyler, of course. Cubs 3, Trash Can Abusers 2. It's real. Did you guys like my thumbnail of Altuve looking like he's crying? Okay. Thinking about what I'm thinking on. Been in the morning. Alright, here's Happ. Ian Happ, 2 men on, 1 out here. Happ's going to foul it back. Again, McCullers back against the wall right now. It's a guy who is flustered. He looks more flustered than he did in the first inning by far. And we're only in the 4th. Cubs have a chance to really crack open this ball game here. Only up 1. Feels like they could be up a lot more. They've played a lot better this game. Happ takes a strike. But score doesn't lie. Doesn't matter. Oh, well, they've left 80 people on base. It's like, well, that's not good. You know what I mean? So we're going to see what Ian Happ can do here. He's 0 for 2 on the day. 0-2 count here. 1 out. McCullers on his 73rd pitch deals. Happ fouls it back. Telling you, one crack of the bat changes this game around big time. And it would be cracked open. Crack of the bat to crack of the open. To my butt crack. I'm kidding. Jeez, look. McCullers deals. Happ swings. And it's going to get down for a single. This might score a run. Coming around is Shaw. Going home. Getting down. And oh, he is easily safe at home. 4-2 Chicago. An RBI single for Ian Happ. And Reese McGuire moves up to 3rd. As there's a man on the corners. 1 out. And McCullers might be taken out of the game here. Give me a score update. Cubs 4, Houston 2. Great job, Chicago. Ian Happ with a nice little single. good piece of hitting, and that's what I mentioned we need more of. Obviously, those homers are great. They gave back the Cubs the lead. But that's that little stuff right there. Those little singers. Those little shingles. Nico and Happer have been feeding families since 2018. That is a fact. That is a fact. Give me the score bug update, bro. 4-2. Asteroids, too. Asteroids is good. Here's Tucker. Against his former team. Drills one. Gone. This game is broken open. 7-2. Kyle Tucker breaks the hearts of the Astros here. It's still early, but my goodness. 7-2 Chicago. Tucker with a 3-run bomb against his former team. 344 feet and 106 miles per hour off the bat. Can I get a hell yeah? Man, see, I asked for the score. I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't, because I felt like it was about to get updated again. I felt it. Suzuki swings and misses here. McCullers is just in there getting eaten alive. 6 runs with 3 homers this inning. It was 2-1, now all of a sudden 7-2. And here comes Chloe. She got a little meal. Cubs 7, Astros getting ass kicked 7 ways right to Saturday. Suzuki, he's going to hit an easy double. He might turn this into a triple. It's in triples alley, baby.
Take a little bite, sausage. Oh.
He's going to get to... Oh, he's going to go for 3. Suzuki's going to be a tough play. Triple. He's safe. Suzuki tripled. Oh, my gosh. What? No, you up. Oh. No, I'm kidding. Stay in here.
No, I'm going to sit out there. Out there in the living room. I want to sit out there. No one's going to drop my food.
All right. And it's finally a pitching change. McCullers leaves. He gave up 7 hits, 7 runs, a triple, 3 homers. Dude. Seeing this happen 2 minutes ago and seeing your reaction is fun. Bro, I'm getting excited. What are you drinking while watching? I was drinking milk. I might get some more. I will be back. Give me a second, guys. I know we're getting excited, getting routine. Alright, y'all. We're back, gang. See you in the morning. Diet Coke. Ooh. I was hyped about the Tiger home run and calmed down and watched you guys. That was pretty awesome. I felt a Tucker home run or a Tucker something happen in this game. PCA right now. What the flip? Ooh. Ball. Strike up. Strike. Fuck. Diet Coke. Interesting. Diet Coke. Interesting choice to watch the game with. I'm drinking milk, though. Who the fuck am I to talk? I have no way of telling you if this has happened for you yet since you left, but... Oh, no. Don't say nothing. PCA swings, gets into one. This ball will be caught. Oh, and it's... I forgot how many outs there were, but Suzuki didn't, and he comes home. That is an RBI sac fly for PCA 8-2. Okay, so 8-2 Cubs. Yep, dub. W, you hearing me first and then putting it. That's how you fucking do it, NDF. Good job. Man, that feels so good for Tucker, man. Against the former team. And Dansby's going to single a ball. This team is hitting balls, man. Feels like everybody's hit this inning. Oh, my goodness. This is beautiful. McCullers looks devastated for the Astros, which obviously you would be, right? Look at that. 7 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned runs, 4 walks, 1 K in 3 1/3 inning. Yikes. Yikes. Cubs are dominating right now. And we're back to Bush. The guy who really started this inning, right? With the solo homer. Followed by Nico. This is more fun than losing, very much. I'm glad that in my first coming back to do a full game, it's this type of game. Yeah, fuck, dude, fuck losing. And I, dude, the Pacers season ended, and then we went on that kind of rough stretch with the Cubs. I was like, no way. Bush is going to sky one, and the inning will finally end. What a fun inning it was, as the Cubs score 7 runs in the 4th inning, and the Astros don't know what to do. I am sure of it. Beautiful. McCullers got jumped, and the Cubs went crazy. Reds lost. Womp womp. No. Yeah, well, we need the Brewers and Cardinals to keep losing. I don't really care about the Reds. Sorry to say it. I'm not saying they're not a threat. It's just they're not a threat. So, yeah. Is the runner-up for catcher in the All-Star game? He's a dog. And he had such a fire first, month and a half. So, Carson Kennedy deserves it. What a catcher. Let that fucking sink in. Stop glazing. Brother, I'm good at glaze. Look at my shirt. I'm actively glazing. I'm a Major League Cubs glazer. And also, dude, you know the Reds would be better if your cousin wasn't hurt all the time. I think he's still hurt, and it's like they need him, bro. He's their ace. But I get it, because guess what? Cubs ace is also hurt all the time. He's out for the season. And he was out for a long time last year. Sup, my boy? What up, Noah? We got all the freaking mods in here. NDF, Tyler, Noah. We had Shrike Daddy earlier. Good to see everybody in here today. I'm glad to see you guys all again. Yankees stink right now. I know. And guess what? We love it. No, I'm kidding. And guess what? The rest of the MLB loves it. Facts. I know, it's pretty crazy how the Rays are going to take the division. I've been wanting to say that for a while. I've been checking the standings. I'm like, dude, I got to talk to Noah. It's going to be funny. So, yeah, man, the Rays are going to take the division, right? Tampa, I'm pretty sure. And they're going to do it inside of the AAA freaking Yankee Stadium. Wouldn't that be something? Anyway, dude, hey. No, we got to give some love, though, to the Rays. I don't care. Look, I'm here to give love to the Rays. Jonathan Aranda, is that his name? That's his name. I know it, because I've watched Rays games. Aranda can freaking hit. He can smoke home runs, all that. Oh, tough play going here. Hap comes in, gets the out. 1 out, down in the bottom of the 4th. Fourth inning, they had 7 runs, 3 home runs, 6 hits, and 11 batters. Rays are a great team, always. Dude, they're so consistently good at minimum. And it was so funny coming in this season. People are like, no, the Rays are finally going to fall off. It's like, no, they're not, because they have something going on over there. I don't know what's in Tampa, but the A's were, maybe still are, I don't pay attention to them, in a playoff position in Sacramento. They're not anymore. Not Astros. A's fell the fuck off. You know who didn't fall the fuck off and is near 500, shockingly, is the Los Angeles freaking Angels. That's shocking. But yeah, no. Yeah, 33 video, I say. They fell the fuck off bad. They started playing like the A's again. They realized who they were. Yeah, Red Sox fell the fuck off too, that's true. And the Cardinals, yeah. From last year. There's a strike. I'm going to tell you this, the NL Central, dude, 4 of the 5 teams, right? So exclude the Pirates, are above 500, right? Reds, even if they did lose today, which Tyler said they did, they'd be 2 games above 500. Cardinals are what? 7, is it? 8? How many are they up above 500? Then Brewers, obviously, only 2 games back of the Cubs. So it's like, the Cubs division, man, is actually really, really solid so far throughout the year. And that's fun. I like that, is what I'm saying. I think that's good. Pirates put belt today. Yeah, but they're still the Pirates. Yikes. Pirates always have a game here and there. I mean, kind of like, the Marlins do, where it's like, oh, you guys suck, but you don't suck awful. You guys just suck. They're not the freaking Rockies, but they're the Pirates. So, yeah. All-Star game stuff, July 12th, July 14th, July 15th. Cannot wait. Love All-Star stuff. Chloe loves it too. Loves the home run derby. I like it. National League latest All-Star leaders. Acuna moved into right field leading. That's crazy. I will tell you, Acuna, bro, he's only been back a month, so I think it's kind of effed up. Like, come on, that could easily be Tucker over there, but whatever. Acuna has had an insane first month back, so I don't blame him for getting the votes. PCA getting votes in center makes me happy. Smile ear to ear. All I gotta say is, and I know you guys don't be watching my regular videos. Maybe you did. But my video where it's an outline of PCA, and I said this will be the Cubs' breakout star this year, and I talk about him for like 7 minutes. Bro, I called this. And you can be like, oh, it was obvious. No, it was not. There was so many Cubs fans I saw being like, he's not going to be able to hit, he's going to fall off, he's going to... Bro, I freaking knew it, man. I believed in PCA, man. I freaking knew it. And I need a damn PCA jersey. So, guys, if you give me a GoFundMe, I'm going to... What? Alright, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wait, I can only eat soft foods. Just got my wisdom teeth. How'd it go? It went well. Nice. Man, you really look like Nate Meeker plus Riddell. Who the hell are these people? I don't know. Riddell sounds like soccer. Uh-oh. That ball is launched back near the wall. Caught by Tucker. And we go to the 5th inning. Ray, outside of that blemish with that home run, is doing very well. We go to 5, 8-2 Chicago. Who do you guys think is the best team in baseball? Detroit? I mean, not just record-wise, but kind of like how they've done it. I don't know. Detroit is really good. Detroit is really, really good. Pitching, obviously, best pitcher in baseball, Skubal. Is it crazy to say best pitcher in baseball? I don't think that is. I think Skubal's probably the best pitcher. Right behind Shota Imanaga. Anyway, How you feeling about the future? Great. I mean, how would I not feel great? I think the team has drafted incredibly the last 2 years. You've got guys like Ben Shepard and Nemhard in the second round. They made very important minutes throughout the playoffs. Obviously, Nemhard more than Shepard. But Shepard was really, really big in Game 3 of the finals and Game 6, right? Just as that bench guy who's going to hit a three and just light up the crowd. Next year we're going to fall off, obviously, without Hallie. We're not going to be as good. But I will tell you right now, we'll still find our way to be a 6 seed. And it's going to be the type of 6 seed that you do not want to face. I promise you that. This is not a 6 seed that's going to make a run like this year's Pacers did, because as much as uneducated casuals like to say, oh, well, Hallie wasn't your guys' best player. Okay, watch the team when he went down. Anyway, without his clutch ability and his just go-to shot making, as good as Siakam is, he's not as crazy clutch as Hallie. So I think that's going to hurt, but I could see Pacers upsetting. Who would they have to play? The 3 seed, right? 6 versus 3, is that what it is? 4 versus 5, yeah. So whoever the 3 seed is, they could probably upset them. But then I'd see them lose in the second round. But I think Indy is a team that's still super solid. Yeah, respect TJ, Nemhard. They're going to have to step up huge. Just got Cam Jones out of Marquette. That guy's going to get minutes. He's going to get minutes instantly, and he was drafted like 38th overall. That's crazy to say, but the Pacers run 3 guards. They just do. They run 3-point guards, so it's going to be really fun to see how he does. I love seeing a rookie have to step up, show what he's made of. Neesmith and Matherin are going to have to step up, show what they're made of. The entire team is going to have to do 10 times what they did when Hallie was in, because now they got to go get it themselves. I think it's actually a good thing in the way of, obviously it's devastating. Don't want Halliburton hurt or any of that, obviously. It's a good thing in the way that people are going to have to prove their contracts. All right, you want to get signed, let's see what you did in the year without Hallie. Let's see what you truly did when back was against the wall, adversity hit and everything, right? I think Siakam's obviously going to play great. I really, really, really think Matherin finally breaks out. You saw it at the end of that fourth quarter in the finals. I think if he plays like that for a whole year, he could really become the leading scorer on this team. He could really become that guy. The offense is going to look different. They're going to be ball dominant. It's going to be fun to watch. It was devastating. But I'm proud as fuck of the Pacers, and they did a lot of good things, and I think they brought ethical hoops back to basketball, and they made maybe a lot of people look at the Eastern Conference a different way, not in the way of like, oh, East is so easy, just, oh, Thunder got killed from the East, and we freaking took them to 7, and if Hallie stays up, well, I think we might know what happens, but we can't play the if game, so it's fine. Here is Shaw, takes a strike. It should be, because y'all won't have to deal with us. I know that sounds cocky. Gusto misses it off of his glove. That's an easy single for Shaw. Gusto's the pitcher, by the way. Oh, yeah, sad for Tatum. I mean, sad for Dame, sad for all these guys that, got to be down. It sucks. Especially for true lovers of the game like Tatum, Dame, and Tyrese. They all play the game the right way. They all want to play the games. They don't sit out, really, unless they have a real injury. And all of them got injured because they played through an injury. So it's like, I don't know how you can't root for those guys. Obviously, I'm not a Celtics fan. I'm not a Bucks fan at all. So, I really don't like Tatum and Dame. But I root for them in the way that they play the game right and they attack it the right way. I kept thinking to myself when Halliburton was out there Game 7, man, this is one of the only guys who would be doing this in the league. Kawhi, Embiid, PG, so many guys would sit out that final game. And he chose to play because he believed that if he was able to give anything, they would have a chance. And they did. They had a chance for a long time. So I mean, that's what basketball is, right? That's the real reason. If you really want to know why it's my favorite sport, you could just watch that game. You watch the whole series, the whole playoffs of the Pacers. The effort they put in, the way they played the game. It's beautiful. There's such a human element to basketball. Not that there's not in baseball, right? We're watching a guy pitch and a guy hit, but just every single play, you can see how hard someone's playing on basketball, right? They're running back and forth. It's the reason people love soccer, because you can tell as there's a ball in the dirt. Man on, by the way, top of the fifth here. Reese McGuire up to bat. Cubs still lead 8-2. I think there's such the human element of, like, whenever you watch soccer or basketball, right? The sports that are always moving, basically, right? Like, there's timeouts in basketball, but most of the time it's moving, right? For, like, long periods of time, where you just see a guy who's just sprinting around like TJ, like Nemhard, like Neesmith, where you love that effort. There's a strike down the middle. And that effort is really what let them beat New York, Cleveland, and Milwaukee. They really they matched up talent for talent a lot of those times. I think they were actually out-talented when they went against the Knicks. I think the Knicks had more talent for overall players, but it didn't matter because of the effort. And they almost did it again against OKC. Reese McGuire is my GOAT. Bro is a fucking legend. And he's actually going to be the all-star catcher. Could you imagine? All right, we're top 5, 3-2 count here. Shaw, steal. Dude. This would be so mentally, like, imagine you were the Astros freaking catcher right now. Like, golly, we're down 6, top 5, man. Shaw's taking off, and it's going to be safe at second. Good job by Shaw getting the scoring position. Strikeout, though, on Reese. But we will have a chance with Hap to score another one. Where are we now? They all do the same type of slide. They slide with their hand, then get up to their knee. Strike. Hell yeah, him, Matherin, I mean, really, him and Matherin went crazy in that last end there. But really, every player. They didn't stop. I appreciated that. Obviously, it's a Game 7. Why would you? But it would have been easy, man, after Hallie went down to just be like, oh, mentally, whatever. Dude, they literally held a lead at halftime of Game 7. They were one half away from winning it all. Then they just had a terrible third. And a good fourth. Most home runs and stolen bases. Cubs 123 and 99. Rays 90 and 106. And then the Mariners, who have 105 and 78. So, interesting. Cubs and Rays, the leader of that one. I think so, too. It kind of sucks. Because obviously we'll never know. But it happens. Yeah, he was a man motivated, dude. 9 points in 7 minutes. You could only assume he was about to have maybe a 35, 40-point night in Game 7. So, devastating. But life happens, man. It's ball upstairs. And you know, when we do get our chip, it's gonna be very sweet. And I thought it was gonna finally be our time, but it's okay. It went to an organization and fan base who have been there for about 16 years. I mean, dude. Hap swings and misses. We go on to the bottom of the fifth. Easily beatable. I don't see them going back to back. I actually don't even see OKC back in the finals. The NBA is so full of parity today that well, it's just so full of parity, right? So it's like we haven't had a back-to-back champion since the Warriors in 2018, right? Because they won 17-18. Then Raptors won in 19, Lakers in 20, Bucks 21. Who was it in 22? Warriors in 22. Nuggets in 23, Celtics in 24, and now OKC. So that's a lot. That's a lot of years. That's a lot of years. My way too early finals prediction. I wish I could say I believed in the Timberwolves. I really don't. They need another player. I like Edwards, and I like. They signed Naz Reid to a $125 million contract for 5 years. That's the same contract Halliburton's under right now. And Naz Reid is, he's important, but he's not nearly as important as Hallie. That's an overpay. And it's a long contract for a 6th man of the year guy. So don't give me Minnesota. Shit. In the East, actually, and this is going to shock you, this might piss some people off. But the team that I really think could do it because they play tough, they have that X factor, they're going to have a guy back who was injured. Reminds me a lot of what happened with us. Is the Detroit Pistons. I hate to fucking say it. I really don't like Detroit. I don't like the Pistons. But the Pistons are tough. They're gritty. They have a closer in Cade Cunningham. If they are going to be a team who you don't want to see in the playoffs, and they're going to have another year together. It's going to be their 3rd year together overall. It's the Pacers' 3rd year overall together this year. I see a lot of similarities. I see the way they play. Yeah, Pistons are tough. I like tough basketball. I think they make some moves. They could definitely go. And you know what? In the West, just to be spicy as PCA runs in and gets an out here. Just to get spicy, I think Houston was phenomenal last year. They lost Dylan Brooks, but they kept Amon Thompson, they kept Van Vliet, and they kept Sengun. And they got KD. What they needed, in my opinion, was a closer, a guy who could get a shot. They had 2 games where they could not close it out against Golden State because they didn't have a guy who could hit a shot in the last minute, right? Obviously, whole Pacers run was shots in the last minute by all the different guys. They didn't have a single guy who could really get that shot. Sengun could by driving, but he had to get like 4 feet in the paint. I don't like KD though for locker room and everything. But I like how their team was constructed, and I think they needed a closer. Bro's still not over the Pacers finals. Biggest what if in NBA history. Hallie was about to drop 30. Trust me, dude. I'm very aware, and he was about to drop 40, not 30. But back to baseball, guys. Don't let me even think about this. Let me enjoy the Cubs and act like everything will be fine. It's gonna be so hard to wipe from my memory. Truthfully, I don't know. I literally made a Pacer video the other day. What am I talking about? You guys saw it. Pacers Unsung here, so go watch it if you want. Whatever. Talk about Nemhard and Neesmith and a little bit of Siakam. That shit was tough, dude. Paredes coming in his hat. Second fly out of the inning. Flashback. 1979 All-Star game. What is this? Holy moly. He threw guys out. Dang, this is Dave Parker who just passed. Rest in peace, by the way, to him. Dude, what do you guys think about All-Star Game? They're going to wear their jerseys again. Like, they're going to wear their team's jerseys again. I like that. Only a little bit of Siakam. Look, I love Siakam. I just think it's unsung heroes. I think people recognize Siakam Not fully enough, so I had to give a little bit of them, but Neesmith and Nemhard are the keys to this team outside of Halley, right? So as much as Halley is the engine to the offense, the engine to the defense is Aaron Neesmith and Andrew Nemhard. So, I mean, you saw it in Game 6 where Nemhard walked Brunson. I mean, right? And you could be like, oh, well, dude, he did good against the rest of the series. It didn't matter. In the game where it needed to be done, Nemhard did what he needed to do. So, yeah. I never liked the All-Star game. I like the All-Star game. Although, in baseball, I'm more a fan of the home run derby, celebrity softball game, like kind of just the other events. I do think their All-Star game is kind of Sometimes it's really good. Other times it's and sometimes one team just gets up a lot on the other one, and the other one stops caring as much. Only like the NFL and NBA, don't have an MLB team. Maybe time to start getting into baseball. Link 918 before Noah tries to persuade you into the devilish ways of the New York Yankees. They are the Devil's team. I'm kidding. You know, no. They're the Cubs. Let's just watch the Cubs together, man. Let's watch the Cubs. They're a good team. And they're whooping on the Astros right now. But I'd really say, where do you live? Maybe whatever you're close to, go for that team. If they're in driving distance and you can catch a game. Because once you get committed to a team, you're going to love that team. You're going to want to go see that team. It actually hurts me so much. I really can't go to more Cubs games just because it is the 3.5 hour drive. And I only get 3 days off. And every weekend game is always in the afternoon. So I would literally have to leave at like 8 a.m. and I get off at like 2 a.m. So, pick a team close to you, is what I would say. If you're in Indiana, though, central like me, you got a few options. You can go Cincy, a lot of Reds people. St. Louis, don't go St. Louis. You could go Milwaukee if you're crazy and you hate yourself. Or obviously Chicago if you're awesome. Make sure you pick the Cubs, though. If you're a White Sox guy, you will be sad for very, very long time. Very, very long time. It's actually funny that you comment that, because I'll be honest with you, that is my favorite thing to think about. Is the amount of people that come to live streams and been like, I'm not really a fan of basketball, but I've been watching the Pacers because of you. Like that comment, dude. God, I'm about to get emotional about it again. I love the love of sport. And if you found that love of sport through the Indiana Pacers, especially before the playoff run, now White Sox are lit. Don't do this to them, bro. That's so mean. White Sox are not good. And they're ran by a monkey playing freaking, what is that? The monkey playing like tambourines or whatever. The symbol monkey. That's whatever goes in on the mind of White Sox ownership. Superman. Yo, why is everything sponsored by Superman right now? Kyle Tucker, 2018 to 2024 with the Astros. World Series champ, 3-time All-Star. One of 4 players with 100 home runs, 80 stolen bases. Tucker's a dog. This season with Cubs, 6th in stolen bases. Oh, shoot, didn't show me anything. Looks like he's top 10 in all the stats, too, in the NL, which is interesting. As we know, PCA is also top 10 in all stats. Top 5, actually, in 3 of the 4 stats that they always show, which is extra base hits, stolen bases, home runs, and what's the other one? OPS. Yeah, see, so look, 9th in extra base hits, 8th in OPS, 7th in runs, 6th in stolen bases. So 9, 8, 7, 6 in ranks for Tucker. It's a good team. Tucker's a part of the reason why, as he hits a ball over, that's going to be impossible to get to. Tucker's going to be able to get to easy. And he does. It's easy double for Kyle Tucker. And that's no outs. Top of the 6th with a man on immediately for the Cubs with Seiya Suzuki coming up. Cubs already scored 8. I guess we're going for 20. Now Altuve and Tucker talking at second base. Altuve way too smiley because he's down 6. Shouldn't even be happy at all, Altuve. What are you doing, dude? Your team is getting slaughtered, buddy. 21 homers, 67 RBIs for one of the best hitters in the National League and in baseball in Suzuki. I will say that. I think Suzuki is maybe one of the most slept-on guys in baseball. I think if you talk to a lot of people who would say Suzuki, right? When they think of the Cubs, they think of Tucker and PCA, which is good. Those guys are great. Suzuki's great, too. You know, if you're talking about a 3-headed monster, he's definitely that third head, and he's not a weak head. Really love what Suzuki's done this year. They called him the Japanese Trout when he came to the league. I was like, oh, God, I didn't see it. But he's really, he's been that. Strike down the middle. Although not Trout this year. What happened to Trout? What happened to Trout? Go fish. Go fish. Glaze. I will. I'll fucking glaze Suzuki. It's deserved. It's deserved, bro. I don't think Suzuki gets nearly enough media attention, especially all these Japanese players they talk about, you know. They talk about Shota, which is good, obviously. Cubs guy. Suzuki nails a ball, but I'm kidding. It's caught the warning track. Uh-oh. Whoa. Ooh, tagging up. Tucker going to third. Easily gets there. Good play by Tucker. Advances the runner because he hit it deep enough. As now, PCA comes up with a man on third, and he has a chance to hit a sac fly or just get a single and get a run in here. Great takeoff by Tucker. He's fast. Tucker is fast. He's such a sleeper on speed, man. I always be forgetting, like, man, Tucker can move. It's just he does it in such an interesting way. PCA with runners in scoring position is a 318 average, 8 doubles, 8 home runs, 46 RBIs. Whew. 95 up top from Mucho Gusto. I don't know Rose for his name. Call him Mucho Gusto, which means I think it means nice to meet you. How are you doing? What does Mucho Gusto mean? I'm not Spanish. PCA will swing and, liner right at the first baseman. Unlucky hit. Lonzo trade was interesting. Lonzo obviously coming off basically what happened to Halley in the finals ×2 because he missed 2.5 years dang near. There was a time where we didn't know if Lonzo would play again. And he did play again. And he played just not as good or explosive, obviously, with the Bulls. I think it was time for them to move on from him. Geto Koru, not a bad player. Bulls aren't going to be anything special, obviously. No offense to them, just being real. I think it's an interesting trade when you're Cleveland because you're keeping DG and you're keeping Donovan. So you already have point guards. Are you going to run Lonzo off the bench? Maybe you want him to be your 6th man. Maybe you really were missing extra bench pieces, which they kind of were. I mean, when they faced off against Indiana, right? DeAndre Hunter and Ty Jerome off the bench. Jerome played like garbage. Hunter is a good player. But maybe you needed depth. It's interesting to me. I could have seen Lonzo go to another team, maybe being a starter, but they want him off the bench. That's okay. I don't know. With DG and Donovan, doesn't really make sense. I'm sure it's something I don't see, right? Cleveland's ran pretty well. They're the number 1 seed for a reason and everything. Yeah, I would not be scared of the Cavs. I would, again, be much more scared of the Pistons, a team with an identity, a team with a killer. I would say Donovan can be a killer. I just think Cade is really, I mean, he's already taken that step. He's going to take another one. Jaden Ivey's going to take a step as well, coming back from injury. He didn't get a play in the playoffs. Watch out for Detroit. I've been saying for years, watch out for Orlando. I think that's almost done. Dansby gets a nice hit, and that's going to be a single for an RBI. As Tucker scores, make it 9-2 Chicago Cubs. Good hit there by Swanson. But I'm almost done saying the Magic, but I'll say one more time, Magic. I like Paolo and Franz a lot. They need to stay healthy. You add Desmond Bane, overpay, but Bane's a good player. I don't really know the direction of Orlando. Swanson, yeah, I know he did. Swanson's been playing good lately. Not great or anything, but he's been playing solid offense. And that's all you really need from him when he's such a good defender, right? Although he gets paid like he's a freaking super Hall of Famer. This month for Bush, 7 homers, 18 RBIs with a 1.0 OPS. Balling the hell out is an understatement for Michael Bush right now. As he has an 0-1 count, and Bush will swing and foul it back. Yo, what up? It's Revel. Hi, Revel. Someone mentioned you earlier. Wait a minute, Revel. I remember Revel. It's fine, Volpe's a bust. Yikes. Look at Ray, man. Good day for Colin Ray. Ball in the dirt. Bush read it perfectly, takes it. Revel Bevel. Someone mentioned Revel earlier. Am I tripping? You really look like Nate Meeker plus Radal. Swings through that one, strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Cubs add 1, and they lead by 7. I hate the Pistons, not gonna lie. Me neither, dude. Wait, not me neither. Me too, I mean. I don't like Detroit. I will never like Detroit because of what their fan did, throwing shit at Ron Artest back in the day. Obviously, well, Ron shouldn't have gone in the stands. I get that, but you fucking threw some shit at him, so fuck you guys. So I really don't like Detroit's fans forever, and yeah, no. And I hated how this year everybody's like, no, if you're a basketball fan, you would love the Pistons. And I was like, if you're a basketball fan, you'd love the Pacers. I kept saying that places. People were like, oh, shut up, man. Pacers right shit. Whatever. We made our crazy run, man. We made our impact, and I'm okay with it forever. And one day, dude, we will win that fucking championship. You were on the freaking Pacers Timberwolves live. That live truly made me, I already believed it in my heart, right? But that put in my head that we could beat any team any given night and that the finals was a real opportunity getting there. Like, it was real. Because 4 of the 5 starters were out. And then early on in the third quarter, 5 of 5 starters. And then late in the third quarter, 2 minutes left, Matherin goes down because he got ejected. No, fouled out. He fouled out. Oh, my God. Yeah, he fouled out quick. I was like, what the hell? So, missing all 5 starters and the 6th man. Okay? And with T.J. McConnell, Benedict Matherin, freaking Drees Walker. Sad the way he went down in that Knicks series, by the way. And I hate to say this, but there were some Knicks fans game 6 rooting on his injury. Those aren't all Knicks fans, and I'm not trying to generalize at all, but that did kind of make me upset. Anyway, Drees Walker, Toppin, what a freaking team effort it was, and we won that game. And I remember just saying, this team can beat anybody, right? Because they beat the freaking Timberwolves, fully healthy Timberwolves, without 6 of their players, dude. And for the entire game, without 4 starters. Dude, what are we talking about? That was phenomenal. Nemar got ejected beginning of third. Matherin out end of third. Fourth quarter, you're running with your 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guy. For the whole rest of the game, you bring them to overtime. Shit was fucking crazy, dude. And it was pretty fun, so... Shaw's cut on his lip. And Altuve is going to hit it foul. Hit it foul. 14 votes. What do we got? Cubbies. Like the video. Let's get to 10 likes. 10 likes. Oh, it hit him on a freaking... The baseball hit him. That's popped up. This is Ryan Brazier. Ray's out of the game, so he only pitched 5 innings, but did pretty good. Only gave up 2. 9-2. Yeah. Right. I mean, you got to chill because remember, freaking Cubs relief pitching now, which adds about 50 years onto my life every single time. But it's been better. It's been better from what I know. Again, I haven't really been able to sit down and watch a full game, so who knows? Who knows? But I think it's been better. Yeah, look, Brazier 1.59 ERA, not terrible. 12 games, 11 innings pitched. Altuve fighting here. He's the little fighter, man. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. 12 homers, 34 RBIs, 260 average. Not near his numbers he got during the prime of his career. Because he's old. And fat and slow. No, I'm kidding. Ryan Presley in 2025. Yup, can't wait for that. Saw a stupid-ass article. Young Cubs players can learn a lot from veterans Kyle Tucker and Ryan Presley. I said, what the fuck? Guys, I might end live. I might end live. Chloe won't end live. And also, we're fucking whooping them. Luke might end live. But then you guys would be let down. Alright, we'll finish off the bottom of the 6th. And then we'll get off. Bro saw the Cubs belt and said, let me end it. I mean, this isn't much of a fucking, game. If this was like 3-2, I'd be like, yo, we still got up. I don't care what she's talking about. Realistically, we're up 7. I'm going to watch the end, obviously, but just, Cubs are kind of fucking whooping ass. Like, this is insane. If somehow, I'll put this out here, it gets to be a game, I will come back. I doubt that happens. Obviously, hope it doesn't happen. But if it becomes a game, or if something becomes a game maybe later, you might see Luke live again later. 12-1, who knows? Luke late at night. But until then, I will see you guys next time. After that time is out. Thank you guys for a good live. It's about 2 hours long. I might be live tomorrow afternoon for Cubbies. Yeah. I'll be live. Maybe. Alright, see you guys. Peace out. That's a freaking single by Cam Smith. Alright, bye. Oh, and I love you guys.